When I lived in California long ago, I used to sit on a beach like this one to meditate, often as the sun was setting over the Pacific Ocean. I loved to sit in the warm sand and listen to the constantly changing rhythm of the waves. But what really captivated me was the brilliant orange rays emanating from the sun just as it reached the horizon. Those sun rays seemed to stretch out, not just across the vastness of the ocean, but across the vastness of space, all the way from the sun itself, 93 million miles away. After closing my eyes to meditate, I could still see those orange rays with my mind's eye. I often contemplated on the striking similarities between sunlight and consciousness. Just as sunlight illumines the world, the so-called light of consciousness or light of awareness illumines the activities of your mind, revealing all your thoughts and emotions and enabling you to perceive the world around you. Most people consider that consciousness to be ordinary, since it's manifest in every sentient being. But the rishis, the sages of ancient India, discovered it to be truly extraordinary, exceeding even the magnificent light of the blazing sun. The sun never stops shining. Even at night, it continues to illuminate the other side of the earth. In the same way, the light of consciousness never stops shining, even in deep, dreamless sleep, or in a coma, or after death. Consciousness is a fundamental reality. It's not a worldly phenomenon that comes and goes. Consciousness is unborn, uncreated, and unchanging or immutable. It remains utterly unaffected by the problems of your body and mind, just like the sun remains utterly unaffected when it's obscured by dark, stormy clouds, or when it's eclipsed by the moon. Consider this. According to physics, photons of light emitted by the sun continue to travel through the vast emptiness of space, unless they happen to collide with something. So, the sun's light reaches into the infinite depths of the universe. It's not confined to our solar system. In a similar way, your consciousness is not confined to the body and mind you happen to possess. According to the rishis, consciousness pervades the universe and becomes manifest or reflected by your mind. The extraordinary nature of consciousness is wonderfully described in a well-known Sanskrit verse. Antar jyotir bahir jyotihi pratyad jyoti parat paraha jyotir jyoti swayam jyotir atma jyoti Shivosmyaham. Jyoti, light, the light of consciousness, shines antar, inside, and bahir, outside. That is, it reveals the inner activities of your mind, and it simultaneously pervades the entire universe. For this reason, even though consciousness is pratyag, within you. It's also parat paraha, beyond all, limitless, infinite. Jyotir Jyotihi. It is the light of lights. That is, the light of consciousness that enables you to see the light of the sun, moon, and fire, and so on. Swayam Jyotihi. Consciousness is self-shining. Whereas you know the light of the sun due to your consciousness, consciousness itself requires no other consciousness to be known. It reveals itself. Atma Jyotir, the light of consciousness, is Atma, your true self, your essential divine nature. And finally, Shivaha Asmi Aham, Shivosmyaham. I am Shiva. Shiva, of course, is a form of God, but here the word can be taken as an adjective that means pure, holy, or saintly. So here it means that your consciousness remains pure, divine, utterly unaffected by anything whatsoever. I would like to invite you to join me in meditating or contemplating on the light of consciousness. I'll recite this verse slowly, with long pauses in between repetitions to allow you to deeply reflect on its meaning. You can keep your eyes open, or after a while, you can close your eyes if you prefer. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham. Antar Jyotir Bahir Jyotihi Pratyag Jyoti Parat Paraha Jyotir Jyoti Swayam Jyotir Atma Jyoti Shivosmyaham.